What's the book about?
Ideas Lashes, the book about my late brother's diary, and he was in the jail.
It's his diary from jail?
Yeah, but when he was in the sick leave, you know, when
He was in rehabilitation?
yes.
What happened to him in the hospital? I mean, in the prison that he went to?
Torture him so much. Yeah, torture him so much. He couldn't walk, you know, and then by push, you know, the Amnesty International and human rights in the London or Europe and the whole world, the regime gave him sick leave. After sick leave, he had 4 surgeries in Kasra hospital in Iran. And 4 more surgery, the doctors told my parents and told him in Israel and Germany and United States and another country in Europe, but I don't remember. He should, he should have a surgery over there. Otherwise, he cannot be surgery here. If we do 4 more surgery in Iran, he doesn't have a chance to be alive. You know, 99% is going to die. But regime didn't allow him to live in Iran. He was, you know, sick leave. When in that time he had a time, he wrote, you know, his story and his diary, and he emailed me by his friend, one of his friends. He asked me to publish his book. And then I was afraid. When I read this book, my tears came out. You know.
What does he write about?
He wrote about in jail, what you know, how brutal is Islamic regime is it, what kind of barbaric torture regime did to him and to his cellmate and my another brother Manucher. And
you had a second brother who was also tortured in jail?
Yeah, his Manucher is here by help of United States. In President George Bush times, the government of United States helped him, and Mr. Michael Ledin, Richard Pearl, and Prince Reza Pahlavi helped him, and then by help of me and Kurdistan, Kurdish, you know, people and my uncles, and he came Manucher from Iran to Iraq, and from Iraq, by help of the U.S. government and important people from United States, he, you know, came to United States. But my brother, because of Akbar, you know, he wrote his diary, and I published here. And 7 months, I didn't want to publish his book because I was afraid of his life. His life was in danger. When I read this book, I understood it's really dangerous. He wrote 30% of, you know, just reality is what happening in jail. He just wrote it. Is 70% after regime in Iran be changed, he's going to write it, but regime didn't give him chance and kill him. But that was really, you know, painful when I read it. After 7 months, you know, I didn't want to publish his book, and then he swore me, Nasrin, if you don't publish my book, I'm going to give, I have a connection in United States, many friends, I'm going to give them to publish my book. I knew you're refusing to publish this book. I said,
what will people learn from reading his words from prison?
The most people, Iranian people, you know, read it, and some of American people read it.
What will people learn who read it? What will they learn about this regime?
He was so brave, and the barbaric Islamic regime, you know, the Islamic regime of Iran, the worse than a Hitler, you know, and the killer, and the biggest terrorist in the world, you know, Islamic regime, the killing, stoning, hanging, raping the girl, you know, our women, and every day is going to happen. And this book, my late brother wrote, you know, what's going on in jail, what kind of barbaric torture regime did to him and to his cellmate and to my other brothers. And then after regime killed him, I pick up, you know, and continue what happened to my brother after regime killed him, to my parents, and then what reaction was for Iranian people, and then whole world, Amnesty International, human rights.
Where can people buy this book?
They can buy from online, Amazon, ebook and Ex Libris, and just write down Google it, Ideas and Lashes. They can find it everywhere.
Ideas and Lashes by Akbar and Nasrin Mohammadi.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I hope we find a freedom and regime in Iran be overthrown, and then we have a peace and freedom and human right in the whole world.